So we tend to remember something that we don't consider as normal. So I remember the first time I saw a baby laying in a hospital bed vibrating. Only the hospital bed wasn't vibrating, the kid was itself, because they were suffering from neonatal abstinence syndrome, also known as NAS. So since volunteering, I've seen many stories like this, and one that stuck out to me was a baby who stayed with us 14 days. So the national average is 16 days, and that comes from the National Institute of Drug Abuse. And so this kid got lucky and was freed 2 days earlier. So the baby was actually left by his parents and waited for adoption for 2 weeks. I remember walking in there every week and seeing this kid just lay there, just vibrating, lifeless. It wasn't like a baby laying there. I got a knot in my stomach, and I wanted to wave a magic wand and make the baby become a normal baby without the cries and the tremors and the seizures. So as a result of witnessing drug addiction's smallest victims, as a country we should make it a top priority to prevent drug addiction for unborn babies. So most people believe these babies are already addicted to drugs and we should wait until they're born to give them the help they need. They believe this because most mothers are sick to detoxation, and they will lie about multiple drug use. So nothing could stop her from getting high, not even her baby, right? Also, we don't know what type of damage the baby has, so we might as well wait to change the lifestyle of this baby needing drugs until the kid is born and we know more about how they're actually doing. Another reason why they believe we should wait is because they believe the baby should be clean, but not mom. In the state of Tennessee, they actually wait until after the birth and charge the mom with jail time, and she's incarcerated right after the birth and doesn't get any time with her child. So despite these ideas, we don't have to wait until they give birth to help these babies, and we can also help moms stay out of jail along the way. So let's start with the mom's detoxation. So Charlotte Payne from the Christ Hospital says this gives them, the birth of their child, a newness in their life. And not only are they looking forward to having the new addition in their lives, but they are also willing to stay clean so they can care for this new addition. So when a mom gives birth, she wants to see her child's face again, so she'll learn to stay drug-free in order for the health of her infant. So we also need to help future generations, which are babies being born with NAS, as soon as possible. It is not too late to go on an alcohol and drug detox if you're pregnant. In fact, that is the perfect time to go on an alcohol and drug detox, and that comes from addictioncareoptions.org. So as soon as the detox begins, the fetus actually improves a lot. So once the child is born, they don't have to worry about drugs if they already were detoxed when they were in utero. So when a kid is born, they have to worry about the body temperature, when to eat, bowel movements, all on top of growing and developing. So if we go ahead and mark off this to-do list of needing drugs while they're in their mom, they don't have to worry about it once they're born. So we need both mom and baby drug-free. So if a baby doesn't have its mom, it has no bonding with her, it has no nutrients through breast milk, and does not have a stable home. So if we give both of them the chance, they not only don't only maintain the bond that they get while they're in utero, and that comes from PACT's point of view, but they also stay out of foster care, they get the nutrients they need, and they keep their family in a strong sense of being, and their mom hopefully drug-free for the rest of her life. So everyone needs to be aware of NAS and its effects not only on our generation now and their moms, but also on the future generations. So if we get these mothers sober and out of jail, and these tiny souls from underdevelopment by not having the nutrients they need and impairment, and we give these families strong bonds, we could build a stronger America. So we need to stop being so hard-headed for our country's future, the mother's future, and the babies who have no voice. As a result, I encourage you to be a part of support groups for mothers with addiction, voice your opinion via social media and at local hospitals, and also support our local March of Dimes and be involved in local politics regarding this issue. We need to start implementing and supporting programs to protect our smallest victims of drug abuse so they become the biggest success stories. Thank you.
Who would fund this? Like the detoxation of mothers?
So, for the mothers?
Yes.
So we spend all this money on incarcerating these mothers for taking the drugs. So we would take the money that we are saving by not incarcerating them and use it towards this program. And also, one hospital stay for an infant is $50,000, and if we stop this before then, we don't have to spend the $50,000 on the treatment of the baby after they are born.
And does the mother have consent to this, or does she have to do it?
So I've looked at this. Cincinnati is actually one of our biggest cities who's implementing this. So they actually have checkups like every so months, and then they go through the AA safety and all that kind of stuff, and go through different addiction programs to help them throughout their whole entire lives. Yes.
Do you think if a pregnant woman walked in, they should be like drug tested? They walk into a hospital, they should be drug tested immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and when kids are born, a lot of times, depending on the drug and how the mother is, they are drug tested while they're either in labor and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
When the mothers are incarcerated, what exactly are they charged for? Are they charged for just possession of the drugs, or like having the drugs in their system, or are they like arrested for like child endangerment?
They're arrested for child endangerment and child abuse. Yes.
What do you do if like the mother refuses to help?
So with my take on it, they can't refuse to help, and if they don't, then they obviously need to get their kid taken away.
What is the percentage of babies who go through the withdrawal while in the womb? How many of them are premature or pass away? Are stillborn?
I don't know that. That's one of our things in Cincinnati. Is a lot of them who die of SIDS or of not safe sleep practices are also babies who've been affected by the system of NAS. And so I don't know the exact percentage, but I know every 25 minutes a baby is born with NAS. Yes.
Does the being addicted to drugs while pregnant cause any other serious illnesses or disorders?
With mom or baby?
Both.
Both. So with mom, their hormones are not correctly being produced while pregnant, and then with baby, some babies are born without anything, and then some babies are born with parts of their brains missing or heart defects and that kind of thing. And it just depends on each mom and each baby. None of them are exactly alike.
Does this equally apply to all illegal drugs? Something that is seen as fairly harmless as like recreational marijuana up to, the use of heroin, cocaine. Are they all treated the same?
So marijuana actually is not being tested anymore in hospitals. This would mainly refer to drugs like heroin and cocaine and methadone.
So is that saying that if a mom used marijuana during her pregnancy, it would cause any damage to her or her baby?
We're still doing a lot of research on that, but usually we find that there's nothing wrong with the baby. But we do, after birth, we do say don't use marijuana if you're breastfeeding, that kind of thing. And so they're not really seeing as results as they are cocaine and heroin and methadone.
All right, thank you.